So guys, in the last class, like we given the introduction to Node.js, okay, and we discussed what exactly Node.js and what can be done. Such kind of things we have been covered. Coming to today's session, we want to be understanding what can be done with Node.js, installation of Node.js, okay, working with Node.js using Visual Studio, writing a small JavaScript statements, and also we'll show you how to create normal service using Node.js, and also create web API using Express.js, and also consume that. Okay, this session is only for the demonstration purpose. I'm not going to be giving you as a regular session. Regular session will be started from the next class. In this session, we will be showing how the things will be happen. Right. So before starting the session, can I have a quick yes so that I can continue? Maleshwari, am I clear? Shall we start? You're able to see my screen. Yeah. Parmesh, Susana. So any questions? No questions, right? Very good. Right. So let's start with the first of all, we discuss the concept. Node.js, okay, is used to develop web applications and also used to develop RESTful services called as a web APIs. Okay, and it is uses internally single-threaded model, whereas Java kind of applications are going to be using multi-threaded model. This is the first point you need to understand. Okay, Node.js is a fast, reliable, scalable network-based application and web services using network-based applications and web services using JavaScript. So it is going to be taking JavaScript as a programming language. Here, if you want to go for any development, okay, either it's a application development, service development, or a class library development, irrespective of anything. So development will be done using programming language. You need to write the support of programming language. Now coming here what programming language we are going to be using here is, we are going to be using JavaScript. Okay, Node.js uses JavaScript for programming language. Okay, so if you remember why Node.js is going to be working for JavaScript, in the sense Node.js developed using Google Chrome's V8 engine. If you remember last class we discussed that Node.js uses Google Chrome V8 engine. Okay, so V8 engine is developed using JavaScript. So this will understand only using JavaScript. So JavaScript is the only syntax which is used for writing Node.js application development. I believe you understand the point. So first of all, let me go to Node.js official website. Okay, nodejs.org. This is the official website for Node.js, where we can download the software into your system. And the current version 10.2.1, when you click on it, what happens, file gets downloaded in your machine, you can start working on it. So this is the Node.js website. Okay, I'll be sharing you the link. Okay, so this is a link, and we discussed that Node.js is a JavaScript runtime which is built on Google Chrome V8 engine. It is built on Google Chrome V8 engine. Okay, why do we use Node.js? Node.js is used to develop web application and web API, which is called as a RESTful web services. RESTful web services. So this is what we have been covered in the last classes. So guys, am I not audible? Parmesh? Maleshwari is telling that I am not audible. Hello. Susana, am I audible? Hello. Susana? Yeah, Ashwini, are you there? Ashwini? Hello,
Yes,
Ashwini?
I can hear you.
Yeah, these people
Yes.
are telling One person is telling that not audible, another person is not in.
Let me check.
Yeah. Maleshwari is telling that not audible. Susana is not responding. Hello, Ashwini. Am I audible?
Yes, Kiran, this is Ashna from iTeLearn. Yeah, you are audible now.
No, no. The participants are telling, yeah, now she are audible. Okay, right.
Yeah,
Good.
they've confirmed that you're audible now. Yes.
Right. So this is a website where you will be getting the source for the Node.js. Okay. If you remember, Node.js is open source. Okay, you can download in any operating system. Okay, so Node.js available cross-platform. Okay, so Node.js allowed to install in Mac, Linux, and Windows operating systems. Okay, you are not restricted to particular operating system. This is what we are going to be doing. Okay, so Node.js uses an event-driven non-blocking IO model, which makes it lightweight and efficient. So what do you mean by this? It's not going to be using multi-threaded. This is a point which here we want to tell you. Uses event-driven non-blocking IO model that makes it lightweight and as efficient. Okay, which is equal to asynchronous. Okay, asynchronous will be given to Node.js. This is a point you need to understand. Right. So once you install Node.js, what happens? You will be getting a folder gets added in your system. Another program files C colon Windows. Okay, program files. I'm not sure. C program files. You'll be able to see Node.js. This is the Node.js software which was installed in your machine. Understand? Node.js install in your machine. Now in this, just go to CMD. Now you will be getting that node, NODE. Node is available. This is node. Right? This is Node.js. So 10 plus 20, I did it. I'm able to do it. Dot exit, I'll come out from this node REPL. Right. So once I install, I'll be getting, and this is called as REPL window. Okay, what is the name of the window? REPL window. What is REPL? The window, when you install the Node.js, you will be getting the Node.js under C drive, program files, Node.js. You can go to the start run, type CMD, and you just type NODE, node. Now what happens, you will be getting a node shell, or you can say node REPL window. This window is used to perform Node.js operations and JavaScript functions also. So that what happens, some manipulation related to node you can pass. Instructions related to node can be passed. This is what exactly called as a REPL window. Okay, so what is REPL? REPL stands for read, evaluate, print, and loop. What is REPL? Read, evaluate, print, and loop. Actually, REPL is an environment, okay, used to issue JavaScript instructions at server for Node.js. If you want to pass anything, you can say. So you can also call that REPL is what will be called shell, Node.js shell to pass instructions. And do remember, REPL is also built on Google Chrome V8 engine. It works on operating systems, okay, at prompt. You'll be getting this one as a prompt. Okay, REPL helps to see the list of the methods. Okay, REPL also used to test and debug the JavaScript code. In case if you have any JavaScript code, that can be easily tested using this REPL. Okay, simple commands you can use .help, what will be called exit kind of things can be given. All right, I just want to know what exactly the JavaScript statements can be worked in REPL. This is my REPL window. I think it was closed somewhere. So I'll go and what will be called CMD. I'll specify node. A REPL window will start. A REPL in the sense read, evaluate, okay, print and loop. This is what. And you want to type something, I can say console.log hello from REPL. Right, semicolon. You can able to see hello from REPL. This is going to be coming. This is what exactly REPL window will do. All right, and I want to have what will be called just a value. What will be called I want to temporarily do some manipulation array. Let's say 100, 200, 300. Now what's going to be happening? You will be having three values in the REPL. Now you want to get that REPL. You'll be using something called as say underscore. Underscore will give you the current value. Current value is this is underscore of 0. So you'll be getting the first element. If you say underscore of 1 will give you the second element. Underscore dot length. Length is nothing but underscore dot length. It's giving error. Why it's giving error? It should not give an error. Actually, you are supposed to get length of the given strings. Okay, so I'll be writing 100, 200, 300. This is what, and I'll be giving underscore dot length. So I'll be getting 3 is the length. You'll be getting 3. All right. If you want to get any value, you will be using this in the REPL. REPL is for environment where we can test and debug the JavaScript. As per the JavaScript, we generally declare a variable using var keyword. I'll be using name is equal to, within single quote, I'll be writing Kiran Kumar. When I specify like this, a variable will be declared. Console.log, I can specify name, I'll be getting. Don't worry guys, these concepts will be explained in detail. This is like a demonstration purpose, right? Like this, you can display the values also within the REPL. I want to have an integer variable ID equal to 1001. I can specify console.log backquote in the sense where placeholders can be given. ID is dollar the variable name ID. Now what happened? You will be getting ID is 1001. This is going to be coming. So basic instructions can be provided in the REPL. Right. I have an object. How do you define an object variable? E is equal to this is my object, which contains ID, which contains some name, which contains job. Finally, I'll be having some salary, let's say 5,500. So this is. Now here I can say console.log. I can say E. Now this entire information will be given. So what I mean to say is JavaScript statements can be provided within the REPL. Understand? Like I'll have a variable n is equal to 1000. When I say plus n, you will be getting that what will be called n value will be printed. If you simply say n in the sense n value will be printed, name in the sense name value will be printed. I believe you understand. E in the sense e value will be printed. E.id that is going to be coming. E.ename. See, once you set these values will be temporarily available at your window, and this window we generally call as a REPL window. Understand? Yes, REPL window. So generally REPL window is a window which is used to issue any JavaScript instruction at server for node, which is used for testing purpose and debugging the JavaScript code. If you want to get any REPL help, .help, REPL help is going to be coming. What's the help is there? That kind of entire information is going to be coming for REPL. Okay, if you want to exit, .exit, you will come out from the REPL. REPL is ready now. Now REPL is available while installing Node.js. I repeat, while installation of Node.js, while Node.js installation, REPL available as built-in. This is REPL. I believe you understand what is REPL. So any questions? This is REPL. Everybody. All right. Now coming here. Working with Node.js. As we discussed very clearly, Node.js is used to develop web applications and also build the RESTful services. This is what we have been covered. Okay, it is used to develop and build RESTful web services. Okay, and it is a JavaScript runtime which is built on Google Chrome V8 engine. It is uses as event-driven non-blocking I/O. As I said, you right, Node.js is using asynchronous access. It's not going to be using what we call as a multi-threading model. Very important point to understand is other technologies, like Java, .NET, PHP uses multi-threaded model for handling client requests. So if you want to handle any client request, you will be using this one. Okay. Whereas what's going to be happening? Node.js uses single-threaded non-blocking I/O model. Okay, which will be asynchronous access. Which will be asynchronous. Okay, which will be asynchronous. And also you can understand that to handle asynchronous, what it's going to be using? Node.js uses async with await. Okay, we'll be using JavaScript promises, and we'll be also using something called as observables. So what are actually these in the sense? Asynchronous access entire request will be processed in order to handle asynchronous, like your what will be called multi-threaded model. You'll be using these kind of facilities in your Node.js. But Node.js is very fast. Okay, Node.js is very lightweight and efficient application development is possible using Node.js. This is what exactly the Node.js which we covered in the last class. Okay, and I said you right, it is completely open source. It is available across all the platforms. Okay, and you can download from this one, and current version will be there. What along with Node.js, what are we going to be getting? So when you install along with how to install Node.js, I said you right, installation of Node.js. So Node.js available across all the platforms. By using this link, you will get that node. Okay, so you can understand that allow to install. You can say this allow to install in all operating systems like Mac, Windows operating system, and Linux operating system. This is the point which I said it. And coming to here, what additional things will come along with Node.js? So while installation, Node.js software also contains the following. What it is? Chrome V8 engine, I said you. So that what happens, you can have JavaScript submission. You'll be having something called as a REPL window. You'll be having something called as a NPM. These other things will be there. And Chrome V8 engine used to program JavaScript. If you want to program with JavaScript, this is going to be using. So this is the only way where we can program JavaScript. Second one, REPL. You can understand that shell. Okay, this is a Node.js shell to debug and test JavaScript. This is. And last one, NPM stands for Node Package Manager actually. Okay, you can understand that this tool used to install external modules. Okay, if you want to install any external module which is not available, okay, then you will be using this one under the Node.js. Any questions? So I believe you understand. When you install, you'll be getting all those things. So Node.js, I said you right, this is your Node.js. Okay, this is the Node.js software. It will be available as a file. If you don't want, you can simply delete it. Need not uninstall. Okay, Node.js, once you extract this, it's going to be available like a file. You can delete it, need not to uninstall. This is the first one. REPL environment, I said you right, when you open it, you can go to any place and type node. You'll be getting the REPL. This is REPL environment. What is this environment? REPL environment. Read, evaluate, forward, program and loop. Okay. Now coming here, npm in the sense you need to install something. You can what will be called externally, if you want to bring something, you can put it with the help of this npm node package manager. This is what exactly called as a Node.js. Okay, I believe you understand the simple concept related to Node.js. So any questions on installation of Node.js? All right. Now, what are the IDEs are used to work with Node.js? Generally, Node.js, we are going to be developing applications, right? So that we have a software called as a Visual Studio Code IDE. This is a software we have. You just go to a website called as a code.visualstudio.com. This is the link, I'll give it to you. Just click on it. Just land on this place, you can get it. This is, by installing this, what happens, you know, you will be getting the Visual Studio Code. Okay, see, Visual Studio Code. Okay, this is an IDE from Microsoft. Okay, so which is commonly used in UI development. Okay, so Node.js examples, Node.js, you can say Angular, you can say React, you can go for a .NET Core, okay, etc. are used in Node.js, Angular, React, .NET Core, etc. are used, are implemented, are developed. Okay, so Node.js, etc. application development are used in Visual Studio Code. This is what exactly called as a Visual Studio Code, and this is also open source. Okay, this is also what will be called as a free to download. Okay, it's an IDE from Microsoft. Okay, free to download without any what will be called key. You can download it. These are the two softwares you need to install. One is Visual Studio Code, another one is Node. Once you have this one, you can open the Visual Studio Code like this. This is code. You can say Visual Studio Code. This is Visual Studio Code for desktop application. So I believe you can install Visual Studio Code. Any questions? Right. This is my Visual Studio Code, which is already installed. All right. Now, understand Node project. Understand Node.js project. What a Node.js project contains. Okay. Do remember, Node.js project contains following. Node.js project contains following. What are those? One is package.json file. One is what? Package.json file. Actually, this is a file contains the current project configuration. So we'll be getting the complete information about the current project. This is package.json file. This file contains the current project configuration. Then you will be having something called as a node underscore modules. Okay, what are these actually? This is a folder, contains all external modules, okay, which are dependent to the current project. So current project, you will be having some dependent modules and all that will be available. Okay, this folder, generally this folder contains all the things. Understand? Package.json and node modules. These are the very important things. Coming to the next one, you will be also having something called as a JavaScript files. Example, index.js. Okay, so you can understand that this file, okay, will be the entry point for the project. We'll be having the entry point for the project is index.js. I repeat, package.json file contains the current project configuration, node modules, and index.js. These are the things which are essential. Apart from that, based on the requirement, we are going to be creating multiple files, and you will be also having different folders for your application. So can you please confirm, are we clear, guys? Everybody? All right. Right. Now coming here, so we got this one, right? So, and one more point you need to remember, Node.js, okay, project source will be under dedicated project, dedicated folder. You need to create a folder. Let me create a folder first of all. I'll go to my D drive or anywhere, wherever you feel comfortable. I'll go to my D drive. I'll be going to be creating a project, add new project, new folder. Let me call this is iTeLearn. See here, I'll be writing iTeLearn, okay, node project. So this is one how I'm going to be creating a folder. Okay, iTeLearn node project one. All right, let me go to Visual Studio, which is here I have. Let me open the folder. I can say go to the file and open folder. In the open folder, I need to select iTeLearn project. Now this is an empty folder, but you have a facility called as a select folder. As per the Node.js, it's a project is under a folder. Project is under a folder. Now this is how you have to create a folder. Once everything is done, what we need to do is you need to have some JavaScript ready execution tool. In order to do this one, you have something called as a integrated terminal. I believe you are able to see. In the view menu, there is something called as a integrated terminal. So this terminal is nothing but a shell where we can start programming what will be called Node.js execution. This is shell. Okay, integrated terminal. So what is this integrated terminal? So when you install Visual Studio, you will be getting integrated terminal. What it is? Integrated terminal. Integrated terminal. So this is what will be called shell. Okay, inside Visual Studio code. This is a command shell. Okay, so you can understand that this shell is dedicated to the current project which the path set internally. Okay, using this shell, okay, what we can do, the project execute, okay, the project execution, build, okay, test, etc. can be done. Understand? And this terminal is available in view menu. It's available in which menu? This is what? This is so I can split this one into multiple shells also. Okay, this shells can be split into multiple shells. This shell can be split into multiple shells. This is what exactly called as a integrated terminal. Now, this is what I do. Then how to create a file? If you want to create any file, I can say npm init. What is the name of the command? npm init. What do you mean by npm? If you remember the concept npm stands for Node Package Manager. What it is? Node Package Manager. This tool, okay, is available along with, okay, Node.js software. Node.js software, you will be getting this software. This tool is available along with Node.js. Okay, so this tool, this npm tool, is used to create package.json file. Okay, start, run the project. You can also say that install external modules in the current project. In the current project. This is what exactly possible using npm. So how do I create a package.json? I have to use something called say npm init. What do I do? npm init. So I can simply say npm init. So what is this npm init? So this command is used to create package.json file for current project. For the current project, you need to have this one. This is what exactly called as say npm init. How do I do this? When I click on npm init, it's coming. Okay, it's telling that what package name you want to give, and it is also telling that we are going to be giving the project package name as iTeLearn project 1. Let it be. What version? Generally, version contains 3 numbers. You can use as it is. Description, sample project, or you can give anything. Entry point. Generally, entry point for your project will be index.js. So this file contains generally what it is, package.json file. This file contains the project configuration which includes the following. So what are they? project name, project version, okay, project description, etc. And also we'll be having entry point, what entry point you want, such kind of things. It's telling that index.js at a test command, you can say repository, you can say keywords, author, license, etc. etc. Is it yes? It's asking to type yes. Yes. Now what happened? You can see in the left side package.json file gets created. If you open this JSON file, you can able to see that this is the configuration. What has been set. Now this project is going to be having a name called as a iTeLearn project 1, which is in this version sample description. Entry point will be the index. Okay, and also you'll be having what will be called license. It's taking some license initially. You can change, you can set author also. Author also can be given. If you don't want again, delete it. How do you do it? I'll say npm init, initialization of the project. Same thing. So here I'll be writing my project one. This is the name. Okay, package name. Sorry, can okay my project name. So version, let it be one. Description, sample project. Entry point, index only, test command. Okay, TEST. Now get repository, nothing was there. Keywords, nothing. Order hidden. License. Let it be yes. Now what happened? That is going to be done. Just open it, you will be able to see all the things. I believe you understand. Okay, how to create a package JSON file. So can you please confirm? Are we clear, everybody? Very simple. All right. Now coming here, how to create a entry point. As I said you that entry point will be index.js. Just click here. I can specify index.js. This will be the entry point for your project. So here I'll be writing console.log. Okay, welcome to Node.js. So this is what it is. So by writing this, you will be getting okay. And if you want to test this example, you have two many ways. Node index. So what do you mean by node index? Node in the sense running the node example. Index in the sense index.js file. Why JS is not given in the sense Node.js will not understand anything other than .js file. I repeat, Node.js will not understand anything other than JS files. This is what exactly to be given. So this class is only for the demonstration purpose, guys, and you will be having all these examples in details in further classes, right? So this is node index, and in this example, what happens, as you're given something called as a node, it is taking the file name and it's exporting. Now again, if you do some changes, okay, so here I'm writing like this, something called iTeLearn, okay, welcomes you. Now again you need to start it. This is the issue with the node. This is the issue with node. Again I need to say. Now what is my question? I want to, whenever I change, I want to get the output. In that case, there is something called a send node. Okay. So let's also understand external module. What is an external module? External modules. These are the modules available in global repository. Global repository. Okay. These modules to be installed to eval. How do I do this? npm install -g, sorry, module name. Example, I have a Nodiman module. What it is? Nodiman module. This module is used to run the node file, okay, and update the output, okay, while change happen in source. This is what exactly comes. Same Nodiman. Let me install it. npm install Nodiman. So what is Nodiman? Node it, okay, and update it. Right. So it's going to be working. So this is going to be installing. And when you try to install anything, you'll be getting a folder called as a node modules. Be attention and see in the left side, node modules, one folder gets created. I repeat, guys, you'll be getting node modules, one folder gets created. It's going to be creating, it will take a while. Left side, you will be able to see a folder gets created about something called as a node modules. So this install files, yes, this is going to be coming here. Now this is coming here. And if you want to do something in parallel, yes, you can do. Split this window into another part and you can start doing something. It is acceptable. All right. So this is NodeJS. Now NodeJS is going to be loading. You can able to see that this is going to be installed. So external module from the global repository you're going to be getting. Now what is the advantage? Now here in the NodeJS, when you say NodeJS, what happened? It will start node index.js will be started automatically. See, node index.js has been started. Now here there are two lines of output it came. Now if you do any changes, okay, so Kiran welcomes to Node.js. If I save this, automatically it will be getting. So the advantage is programmer need not to what will be called stop and start the service, which will be automatically happens using NodeJS. This is NodeJS. Okay, how to install? To install, what did be done? NodeJS, sorry, npm install NodeJS. To run the project, I'll simply say NodeJS. That's it. Nothing. In case if you want to run with Node, you need to say it like this. In case if you want to run with Node, to run the Node file, what we need to do? You need to say Node file name, or you can say file name.js. But NodeJS nothing. Just simply say NodeJS. It will directly NodeJS will always run the default file which is set to index.js. Can you please confirm? Are we clear? Maleshwari, I found something like when Susana. Right. Very good. This is how you're going to be creating. Now the question is, if you want to access our application from outside, you need to create a external services, external modules. So we discussed that there is something called as a Express. So what it is? Express module. This module is used to build web APIs. Web API is nothing but a RESTful web service. See guys, I said you right, this is only demonstration session, and each and everything we are going to be learning one by one. This I want to show you how to access. Now, how to install? In order to install, npm install Express. Now, what happens? Express is available in your system. Let me stop this execution. Control C and npm install Express. This is what exactly you're going to be installing Express. Right now, Express is going to be installed in your machine. How to install Express? npm install Express. Now, what's going to be happening? You will be getting that Express software is available. This is going to be running. Now what I'll do is, once it is installed, I can get it like this. Variable express is equal to require express. You might not understand these statements immediately. We'll be learning one by one. That indicates whatever the express software we have been installed, that we are importing within the variable policy express. Now I want to initialize this. Variable app is equal to express constructor. Now what's going to be happening? This express constructor I'm going to be calling, that indicates memory allocation. Now I want to have my app to be available in a particular port number to be run, like 9001. So I'll be writing a function. You'll be understanding all the statements one by one later classes. So I'll be taking this callbacks and all. Okay. Now I'm telling you a simple example. Console.log web API started listening. This is. Now what happens, when you say NodeJS? Now this API is started listening. You can see that this API started listening. Now I want to handle this one to the clients. What I do? I can simply say app.listen, app.get. If anybody communicates with me, you need to respond to him. Like how? Function, which I'll take request and I'll respond to the client. So you'll not be able to understand these statements immediately, but we are going to be learning all these things one by one. Here I'll be writing resp.send hello client. So save this. Now go to any browser. Okay, this is my browser. In the browser, what I will do is I'll simply say HTTP localhost. What is the port number we are using? 9001. Now you'll be getting hello client. Now this is an API which is going to be serving to the client. This is how your APIs are going to be developed. Okay, we are going to be writing methods. We are going to be writing code to interact with the JSON files, data files, etc. Now, one more thing I want to tell you. There is something called a COS. Okay, if you want to make your application available in the network, so COS stands for cross region resource sharing. So this module help to make the application available in the network. Okay, without COS, Okay, the application is standalone. How to install POS? To install, we need to say that npm install POS. So let me close this. I'll go to POS. Let's stop this execution. I'll say npm install POS. Now the POS is ready. Now what I'll do is I'll simply say variable POS is equal to require POS. Now what I'll do is app.use POS. That indicates you are telling that please make this application available to everybody. Who is that everybody? Let's see. I want to find out what is my IP config. So this is 192.168. Okay, and I think 0.100. Okay, 192.168.0.100. Let's say NodeJS. Now I can access this 192.168.0.100. 192.168.0 and 100. Now this application is now same application, same path I'm giving from my mobile phone. Okay, I'm giving this example from my this URL from my mobile phone. Here I'll be writing like this: HTTP, which I given colon double slash. I'll be writing 192.168.0.100 colon. What is the port number I given? 9001. Now click on it. Now what happens? I'm able to see this one in my mobile phone. I'm able to see this one in my mobile phone. Let me take a print screen. I'll show it to you. So this I'm able to access in my mobile phone. Okay, so I'll be using this one to you, and I'll show it to you. Right. So what I'll do is let me open my Chrome. So same thing I'm using here. I'm showing you for your reference. Okay. 1 second. I'll show it to you. Right. It's loading. Might be take a second. What happened? I send that as a print screen in my chat window. Now this is the chat window. Right. Is your phone connected? Yes, my phone is connected. Now what happened? Yeah. So this is I send it. Let's see. I send the print screen to one photo. Now you can see this. I think it did not receive it. Once again, I can show it to you. I can send it to someone else. 1 second. I'll send this one to one second. This is I'll send it to someone else. Make sure. This. Right. So let me close it. I send it. Now this application I'm opening from my mobile phone. See, hello client. Understand or not? By giving this path, I can access. So node-based applications are available to access. Not only this computer, I can make my application available in other computers also. This is what exactly possible using Express. Understand? Web APIs. Like this, if I'm going to be communicating to database, yes, I can access the database in my computer. I can access JSON file in my computer. This is what exactly possible using Node.js Web APIs. So can you please confirm, guys, are we clear? Right? So that is about our today's session. Can I have a quick, you can start asking real questions. Maleshwari, any questions? Maleshwari, any questions? Okay. Susana, any questions? Very good. And I have something called as a whiting event. Okay. Any questions? Right. So I believe you enjoyed the session. Okay. So a sample demo session I took. In next class onwards, we'll be learning JavaScript in detail, then working with JSON objects, working with Node.js servers like HTTP. Then we'll go for the Express.js. Then will be the EJS. Right. So thank you so much. Okay. Thank you for attending session.